Sorry about that. When I set the phone down, it must have decided I was done filming. So this is the side art for the Joust Multi-Williams. It's in kind of player condition. If you're sitting there in the basement with the lights off, it's going to look gorgeous. You're not going to see any kind of issues here. It does have a brand new monitor in it, no burn or anything. It's really gorgeous. So the Joust 2 here, we put on a different front glass because typical of this line of games, there's some bubbling on the back of that glass artwork, but otherwise it looks and it plays pretty well. They only made 1,200 of these guys, so while it's not the most pristine one, it's certainly desirable just for if you want to have an unusual cool game that's 2 players simultaneous, then this is the one for you. All right. So then we have Frogger over here. Frogger, the only work I've done to it is I replaced this bezel artwork here, as well as replaced the power supply with the switching power supply. Again, most of these are on wheels, so you can move them around and so forth. They're not on casters, so if some people want the casters, you can always take the wheels off, put casters on it. This Tron is kind of interesting. I don't know if it was in a movie or what, but it's got this prop tag on it. It works 100%. It's a lovely example of the game, I think. If you've noticed, though, I did make a little modification here. When Tron Legacy came out, I put the NCOM reproduction, this thing on it, marquee on it. So then this is my Time Pilot. It's got the 49-way Wiko joystick on it. Just freaking awesome. Again, player quality game, but it is so fun. It's one of my favorite games of all. Unfortunately, somebody decided, they wanted to put their own artwork on here at some point. And while I'm appreciative of the group Boston as much as anyone else, you don't notice this when it's kind of shoved into the side. Got a Space Duel over here. Space Duel is the first game I ever got, 1997 on eBay, shipped over from California. Over the years, it's had a couple of maintenance things done to it here and there. Again, another prop tag on it. I've replaced the EEPROM that saves high scores on it at one point, so it should be good to go for saving high scores for you for a good long time to come. This is the Tempest Mini Cabaret. The monitor has a little bit of burn-in from Space Duel, actually, it looks like. I haven't turned this on, to be honest with you, because when I was squirreling around with this back in 2014, the monitor did not. The monitor ended up being toasted. I ended up trying to repair the monitor, do some work to it. Wasn't able to do so, and in fact, it managed to toast the game boards. I had Eugene Mosh, I'd sat on the boards for a long time, had Eugene Mosh repair the boards. So I've plugged them into this cabinet and run a cable between here and Gravatar. And basically I can run the boards in the cabinet without the monitor connected. Monitor display outputs onto Gravatar. It looks and it plays perfectly. Repaired boards alone are going to be, worth more than more than you can believe. The spinner's got that nice burr to it. No problems here whatsoever. Lights on these cone displays, the cone buttons work. It's my good friend Battle Zone. Battle Zones. Yeah. We've gone and we've replaced this plastic red and green that's on here. Bellows are responsive. Game boards are fine. It's not happy about sharing a power supply with the rest of the games, and that's why it's acting a little bit odd for me right now, but that's not unusual for it. If I take this out and I plug it into a different power outlet, it seems to be a little bit happier. It's the weirdest thing. Gravatar. What's there to say about Gravatar? I haven't done diddly squat to this game except to play it a few times and test that it works and so on. But I was hoping it would grow on me. It never really grew on me. So there you go. So this is Discs of Tron, right? So the back half of this cabinet is rebuilt. There was a guy in Ohio that was cranking out these like full new whole E-dot cabinets, and I sent him the wreckage from the back half because this was wreckage, and he built this off of the templates and then sent me this guy. It has a reproduction foot piece here. Carpet needs to be added back here. You might notice we're missing some glass here. The glass is in a box because I did not want to break it. And the big billboard glass that sits in the back fit similarly is packed up right now. Control panel. CPO was replaced with new old stock at one point. It's got the little flasher chase light up there. The speakers in front and in back for that really cool surround sound to it. And like some of these games that don't have their own mechanism for free play, I've put a one-up in here. And wired that guy up to the cabinet so we can actually just sit there and play it. As the spinner spins, goes up and down. We've had God, man, this is also repro the joystick because these plastic handles just all have cracked, broken, and disintegrated over time. Somehow this comes apart, I think. But how that does so, I'm going to have to investigate. Alright, so this is the back of the cabinet. As you can see, the billboard and that back glass are supposed to go in here. We've got the fluorescent fixtures in the back, though. So yeah, I mean that's there you go. Battlezone behaving now, of course. Oh yes, Omega Race. Of course, we want to show off the Omega Race. This is the second game I ever got, I believe. And it's one of my favorites. Little mini Vector. Spinner, works. I've got a spare control panel from another. I think it's from a full size, but it's a spare control panel. You can use the parts. It's got a couple of the cones with the lights in it that you can use to replace this guy. It's functional, just doesn't blink right now. But I mean, it's a beautiful picture. And then last but not least is our friend Centipede. Centipede's in, again, decent condition. It works. It plays. Cone lights, the cone lights definitely all work there. So the other games are, I'm sending you separate. I'm sending you a link to all these videos and some of the photos from games I've already taken previously. I'll put in just to kind of recap. So that's the Tron Legacy, our poor Galaga, but it has a lovely repro marquee on it there. We've got a working, though a little bit crumbly, deluxe Space Invaders. Gorf is not included. I repeat, Gorf is not included. This is owned by another person. I'm holding it for them. I cannot sell this. We have Wizard of War over here. Star Wars, of course. Lovely Star Wars. Terminator 2. I've got Ms. Pac-Man Unplugged at the moment. Gauntlet. Dark Legacy, and again, I've got videos and photos with gameplay of these last 6 or 8 games. So anyway, enjoy and take some notes, watch the video a couple of times, and let me know if you got any questions. Thanks.